Sorry for all the turbulent streams I've been having. It's more so a consequence of me moving. My internet speed now is not what it once was. And that reflects in my frame rate. But anyway, I think that for these mindfulness streams, it'll be easier for me. I'm still trying to find my best way to hold my camera while I'm doing it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Turn up the music. Giving your full attention to a piece of music is such a simple way to relax and escape. But when was the last time you slowed down enough to really listen? When was the last time you listened to music? Not just heard some music, but actually sat down and listened to it. When you think about it, it's not something people do as often as they'd probably like to think. Let me back up, there we go. I used to listen to music a lot, actually. Especially when I was practicing piano. A lot of different types of music, classical music and modern rock, alternative. What we would consider indie pop. Yeah, just all kinds of music I've listened to. I'd say it's less common now, at least until I find more stability. But yeah, music it's a great way to unwind, relax, and escape. Everywhere you go, these days you're bombarded with music. In bars, restaurants, shopping malls, and grocery stores. You might choose to put some songs on when you're reading, cooking, doing the laundry, driving, eating, or entertaining. Some people even have music on when working. But almost all the time, it's only there as a background. A distraction from giving your all to the thing you're doing, while the thing you're doing detracts from appreciating the music. It's like that multitasking idea. The concept that you can only truly ever focus on one thing. And by trying to listen to music and do something else at the same time, we're never fully invested in either activity. Being mindful when listening can reintroduce you to the idea of music as a form of relaxation in itself, rather than an adjunct to some other activity. It can also help you to fully appreciate the power, beauty, and intricacy of the melody, beat, or voice. Because for once, you're really hearing it. Different types of songs. To do so requires you to fully engage with listening as an experience in its own right. Luckily, there are a few steps to achieving just that. Here's how. A song I wish I really internalized the lyrics to before my move was Counting Crows' Omaha. I can always listen to that song, and it just provides me with like a sense of peace of mind. Omaha, somewhere in middle America. Get right to the heart of matters. Oh, it's the heart that matters more. Think you better turn your ticket in and get your money back at the door. Something I wish I had done perhaps a week ago. But time, as they say, marches on. Gracias, Seba, thank you. Canción, I believe it's said in Spanish. Allocate time. Rather than tolerate a love of music as a bolt-on to whatever else seems more important, find some downtime that you're going to devote to listening to music. And do nothing else, even if it's just for 10 or 20 minutes. Choose a time when you can be sure you're not going to be interrupted by family members coming in and out, or when you're expecting deliveries or callers. So focus in on one activity. Mi español es poco. Inglés es más mejor. Gracias, Seba. Me gusta la corazón. Muy bien, gracias. Okay. Eradicate distractions. Chile. Muy bien. Soy de los Estados Unidos. Soy de California. Vivo en Arizona. Presentemente. Put the dog in the other room. Take your phone off the hook. Turn off your cell phone just as you would if you were going to do mindful meditation. Headphones can help keep unwanted auditory distractions out of earshot. Do it at home or in a calm, dedicated space rather than, say, public transport, where you're going to have to make a mental flip to stop thinking about the movements of the people around you or when your stop's coming up. 3. Make yourself comfortable. It really is up to you how, but make sure you're settled, refreshed, and not too hot or too cold before you start, so you don't have to get up to find more cushions, a glass of water, a snack, a sweater, or anything else that could disrupt your engagement with the music. Sit if you like, lie down if you prefer, but make sure you're not going to fall asleep, because maintaining a degree of alertness will help you properly engage with the music while remaining relaxed. 4. Choose your medium. Turning off tech is a good move to avoid distractions, but it can be impractical when so many people choose to consume music through live streaming services. If you do use them, try to remember to turn off other applications such as email, alerts, and notifications, so that it's just you and the music. Set up a playlist so you don't have to get ahead of yourself by thinking about the next choice of track. This can stop you really listening. Make sure the playlist is long enough for your intended listening session. Old school media such as CDs or vinyl, even cassette, provide a sequence of songs but run the risk of skipping or sticking, requiring attention. Some consider the bumps and clicks on vinyl a feature of their listening pleasure, an extra element to pick out rather than a fault. The downside? You only got about 20 minutes before you have to get up and turn over the record. Okay, here we go. We're running low on light. There's speakers in front of several blue circles. 3 brown speakers, 2 small and 1 large. There's several metallic buttons down below, silver in color. On the right side, there is a record turntable. It's got flower design in the back, and it's got several different switches. The labels lift and speed can be read, and the disc itself rotates. I always find music is a great way to relax, rest, find peace. I think this is where we'll stop for today. Tomorrow I will continue on the second part of music. And then we've only got 2 more sections. The note to self. I'll round off a Read Mindfulness Special with a group of quotes. Mind over matter. I think it will take about 3 days at this rate for us to complete our Mindfulness Special. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your chat, your views, your donations, everything. Thank you, Seba, for your chat. Gracias. Hasta luego. Have a good night. Buenos noches. Stormer Show signing off. If I can.